Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn, and I'm here to show off these glass elevators. So I showed these off in my green garden build, and I got many comments from people saying, how did you build a glass elevator? I didn't know the elevators had walls, etc., etc. And it was fairly simple, but I'll show you guys how I did it. This is an example of my glass elevator, and as you can see, it's just a regular 3-story elevator, and I managed to put these greenhouse warehouse wall tiles on the sides of it with a nice glass roof. And similarly, I built this elevator, which is supported by this scaffolding system, and it also has the exact same tiles on the sides here. Now, there's a little bit of a trick to it, because you see this switch right here? This switch blocks the placement of wall tiles so that you can't actually place it. Now, I used a mod to do it in my version, but a viewer explained to me how to go about doing it without a mod, using just the vanilla game, and so I'm going to show you how to do that now. So here we are at Spectacle Island, where we have lots of room, and you can see I placed this large scaffolding foundation. I'm building an external elevator. Now, if you were to build an internal elevator, you might want to use the warehouse tile set or maybe the barn tile set. But I'm going to build an external one, and you can use the exact same principles. So let's choose a small elevator just to make it more manageable. And as you can see, it's not wanting to really snap anywhere. There. Did you see that? So it snapped to the side. These elevators snap to the sides of floors. And that's fine, but it can get annoying because we need a support for our elevator. We don't want it to just hover mid-air. That doesn't look very good. Now, if you're building it on the inside, that's not really a problem. You build your floor first and you put it down, but we want ours to be supported, so here's a trick. Since the elevator only snaps to the side of a scaffolding floor platform, put 2 of them side by side, and then the elevator will want to snap to the sides of one of them, which means that it will have the appearance of standing on top of this platform. Then we can just remove the platform, and there you go. It looks like it's standing. We don't need to worry about a floor because it already comes with this sort of grate floor, which is exactly what we want. So now we need to put our walls on. So let's go to the warehouse textures, go to walls, and keep going until you get to the solid glass walls. Here we go, and here's what we want. Now, there are a couple of versions. This one has holes in it, and if you really want sort of a wasteland post-apocalyptic feel, you can certainly use that. Or you could use one of these that has a little bit of that tin at the bottom there. But I want mine to have the appearance of a full glass elevator. So I'm going to get this, and let's see if we can get it to snap to some walls. There. It snaps there fine. And there. Let's keep on going. Oh, and look at that. We're already done. So that's easy. But wait, let's try this. Oh man, it's not wanting to snap. It snaps there, but it doesn't want to snap where we want it to. Hold on. There we go. Well, that's frustrating, but let's go ahead and get these walls down for the most part. They snap all the way up here. And there we go. Now, as you can see, we still have these big open gaps right here. And the reason that the walls don't want to snap here is because that's where the call buttons are. And of course, Bethesda logic is saying, well, you're going to want to have access to the call button on every single floor, so we're not going to allow you to build a wall there. But here's a simple trick that somebody told me in the comments section on YouTube. Once you have all of the other walls placed, simply grab the elevator, spin it around. Now you can place walls on the other side. And there we go. We've got a fully enclosed elevator on all sides. Now we need a roof. So let's go back into our warehouse tile set, go to roofs, and there are a variety of wonderful glass roofs that you can use, and there are even some that aren't broken, like this one. This is one that is not broken. There's a flat roof that you could use. but it doesn't seem to want to stick. But that's okay, because I actually prefer these sort of gabled looking roofs, and they do have one that is unbroken. See, it's got every single pane of glass in there, and that should snap perfectly. Look at that. Now let's open up one side so that we can actually access it. Let's open up this side, and then let's turn the elevator around. There we go. Now let's build a ramp. I have had a hard time getting these scaffolding ramps to snap. So here's a scaffolding ramp, and as you can see, it's not wanting to snap, which is frustrating. Now you can use it even without it snapping by just kind of finagling it, and there, you place it. It didn't snap, but you can still get up into your elevator. Oh, looks like we need to remove that one as well. You can still get up into your elevator, but it doesn't snap. So let's find one that does. There. After much finagling, we did get it to snap, and then we can walk on inside. Now let's talk a little bit about power. So the way that the wires work is they always want to be wired to this side that has the call button. So let's find some electricity. Now you see that the electricity works great. You can wire it right through this glass pane. But the problem with that is if you get up into your elevator, you've got this wire. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Well, I was about to say that if you don't position that pylon correctly, you're going to have a wire going right through your elevator. And let me actually show you what that looks like. There, see, we've wired it from the other side, and now we've got this huge wire kind of just getting in our way, which we don't want. So when you wire an elevator, make sure that your power source is always on this back end closest to the interior controls. That way, the wire doesn't go right through. And there we go. There is our glass, fully enclosed elevator. Now, obviously, you would want to build another story here, but as you saw in my green garden build, I only had 2 floors that were functional, the first floor and then the 4th or 3rd floor, and so I just kept it completely glass and enclosed all the way up until the car needed an exit point. So there you go, a short, sweet video showing you how to build a fully enclosed glass elevator stall just to make your settlements look that much better. Again, these principles work exactly the same if you want to build one on the inside. You could use the cement walls, or you could use the workshop walls to put it on the interior of the building and just block everything off so you can't see through it. But I really like this external elevator with the glass walls so that I can just see through them as I'm going up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this very short video on how to build a glass elevator. Do you like short little tips and tricks like this? Little videos where I show you how to build little contraptions, whether it's an artillery platform or a small little glass elevator like this? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to come up with unique little devices like this to give you a template to work from for your own settlements. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Fallout 4 and Contraptions Workshop content, and of course for Vault Tech content when it comes out, and I will see you all very soon.